Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday night. Oh, my hair is a mess still. I guess I couldn't hide it. All right. Hold on. All right. I'm so confused by this. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Alrighty. We are live. We are live. Good evening, guys. Happy Thursday. I'm back for another virtual business book club. I'm on Zoom as well as YouTube. Um, and yeah, guys, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. Hope everyone's week is going good. Hope everyone is well. Um, yeah, peace and blessings to everyone. This light is okay. So book club for our work week. We're on section 2 of the book, chapters 5, 6, and 7. It's going to go by pretty fast tonight. I'm not going to lie, like real quick. Hopefully, you all have been reading. And you can get your books from the library, run them out. That's what I did. It's an easier and cheaper way to do it, honestly. And go on my Instagram, and I can show you all how to use the app Libby, Libby, to download those into your phones and or your Kindles on your phones. Okay, and that's how I get a lot of my reading done right now. Excuse me. So, first announcements. I reached 500 I'll say subscribers on Instagram. I don't like the whole followers word. I don't like that. I don't like that. But I reached 500 subscribers and I'm so appreciative. I'm so thankful. Thanks everyone. All right. So I'm gonna open up my notes. I'm gonna get it started. Excuse me. And like I said, in this section is probably like the shortest chapter. I mean, it's short. This section is the shortest section. I can't say those letters back to back. The shortest section in the book, okay? So we'll probably be done within 20 minutes tonight if I don't keep interrupting myself from talking. So let's get into it. Chapter 5, the end of time management. Okay, so he talks about those who still work the 9 to 5 jobs and entrepreneurs as well. But since I'm an entrepreneur and most of you all are entrepreneurs as well, that's all we're going to talk about. It's just the entrepreneur outlook from the author. He says, the goal is to decrease the amount of work you perform while increasing revenue, which, yeah, I mean, that's just the name of the game. That's pretty much what this whole book is based around, okay? Um, he brings up being efficient versus being effective. What you do is infinitely more important than how you do it. Efficiency is still important, but it is useless unless applied to the right things. Yeah, let me turn it up. Okay. So he gave an example. If I give you 24 hours to complete a project, the time pressure forces you to focus on execution, and you have no choice but to do only the bare essentials. So, none of that. He talked about writing a research paper. Most of us have written research papers. If you do it over a span of like 2 months, you can drag it out. You can do a lot of unnecessary steps. However, if you're forced to do a 12-page, 20-page paper within 2 days, you're gonna go crazy. Like you're gonna like, look, I know I need to do this, this, and that to get to this 20-page paper in 2 days. You're not gonna go through a lot of unnecessary steps in order to get it done. So on here he has a couple of points. This first one's called the 80-20 rule, and it's to limit tasks to the important to shorten work time. Okay. And then another one he says is Parkinson's law. I'm sorry, I feel a little stuffy. It's called Parkinson's law. Shorten the work time to limit tasks to the important. So we're just working on important tasks only. Okay. And so in chapter 6, he call it the low information diet. I don't know. Cultivating selective ignorance. Again, read the book. He'll give you a lot more background on all of that stuff. I just try to pull out the important things, the things I think that are important, things that will last and have an impact on me. So he had a little thing in here, quote, "It is imperative that you learn to ignore or redirect all information and interruptions that are irrelevant, unimportant, or unactionable." I think I'm going to start writing in the chat too. There's nobody here. I know y'all like to see the replays, so I'm going to just type up in the chat. Okay. Ignore. Oh, shoot. Ignore or redirect all. Let me capitalize that all information and interruptions that are irrelevant, unimportant, and unactionable. I know this can be true for all of us. Not true, but I know that working from home is not easy. I have to have a clean space before I even start to get working. And honestly, that's rough. You probably can't see all the toys that just came out of that bin right there. But guess what? Tomorrow morning, because I'm not doing it tonight, after this, I'm going to bed. But and tomorrow, when I have to work for my laptop, guess what I'm going to have to do? Pick that up first so that I can get my mind together. My desk is finally clean today. Thank God. But I had to clean that first today before I started my stuff. So I'm not going to get to it. But basically, it's a lot of interruptions that we go through. And in this next chapter, he talks about, it's chapter 7, interrupting interruption and the art of refusal. All right. This quote, this little piece that I pulled out, this was more for me, not really for everyone else. It was about being assertive. And I wish that I was more assertive, because I feel like if I was more assertive, I'll probably be a little bit further in life, where I'd be in a different place in my life, right? But again, like I said, that was just for me. That's just something I pulled out for me. Okay, so going to the interruptions. Again, this is quoted from the author. For our purposes, an interruption is anything that prevents the start to finish completion of a critical task. And there are 3 offenders. And again, I'm just going to pull out the 3. I'm not going to go into the whole background of where it came from and all the examples. Number 1, time wasters. Those things that can be ignored with little or no consequence, such as meetings, discussions, phone calls, web surfing, that's me, and emails that are unimportant. Number 2, time consumers. Repetitive tasks or requests that needs to be completed but often interrupt high-level work, such as reading and responding to emails. Now, for some of us notaries, we some of our work comes through email, so that doesn't really apply to what he's saying, because these are critical things to our job. Making and returning phone calls, customer service, financial or sales reporting, personal errands. That's me all the time. I always feel like I gotta do something in between my workday. All necessary repeated actions and tasks. Okay. And so number 3, empowerment failures. Instances where someone needs approval to make something small happen. Something small happen. Why did I say, what word did I just use? I don't know. All right, so a few things: fixing customer problems, customer contact, cash expenditures of all types. But number three, I really liked his example. So basically, which I'm going to talk about, is like telling he's telling his staff, hey, look, I keep getting interrupted from these unimportant calls that y'all, that the people are asking. So he gave them $100. Like, hey, if we can help the customers under $100, go ahead, fix it, solve it. So that way, I'm not getting all these calls. I'm not being interrupted from what I'm doing. I thought that was pretty smart. So, 3 ways to kind of help all of those interruptions. Create systems to limit your availability via email and phone and deflect inappropriate contact. So one of his examples, he told his staff, like, hey, I'm only checking my emails at 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. If it's not an emergency, I will get back to you when I get back to you. But if it is an emergency, call me on this number only and I'm going to holler at you. Number 2, batch activities to limit setup costs and provide more time for Dreamline milestones. Okay, so just grouping all these activities into one so you can get it all done. Number 3, set or request autonomous rules and guidelines with occasional review of results. And that was a $100 example that I just gave you all. So again, just from the title of the book, the 4-hour work week. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Brain freeze, right? Brain fart. So basically, being more productive in less time. Okay. And so, but in section 2, the less interruptions coming in, the more productive I can be. Right. So that's basically chapter 2. And honestly, I might finish up this book tomorrow and come back to you all tomorrow so that I can start on a new book because I'm kind of over. I kind of understand. Okay, be more productive, less time, take out the interruptions, create systems, which is always easier said than done too, right? But like I get it. That's how I feel. Like I get it. I get it. So that was pretty quick. Got 12 minutes. Ooh, that was pretty quick. But all in all, that's what the book is about. And again, please interact with me down below in the comment section. I love to comment and chat with y'all and stuff like that. So again, leave me some ideas for the next book because like I said, I'm going to try to move on to something else next week. And then even talk about this book. What can you do in less time, so that you can produce more? Is that how I'm trying to say it? I don't know. Anyways, give me some comments on the book. Let me know what's going on with y'all in the notary world and the entrepreneur world. Let me know some ideas that you all want to hear from me, some things you want to see from me. Please interact. I really would appreciate it. Make sure you all subscribe, like the video, and I'll see y'all probably tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.